Guys, welcome to your Thursday of math. Today we're going to be working on a clock. Okay, so my blue hand is going to be what we call our minute hand. My red hand is what's going to be called our hour hand. So if you take a look at this time right here, this is telling our time to the hour. So I'm going to read my hour hand first, which says 4, and it's 4 o'clock when it's up at that 12. When I write the word 4 o'clock, I can write it in two different ways. I can write my time what we call digitally, which would look like this, or I can write it out in words, which would look like this. Okay, so 4 o'clock versus 4 o'clock in digital writing. Okay, so when you have your worksheet today, you are going to be looking at the picture of the clock right here and reading what time it is. So that little girl, her clock is pointed to this time. So if I move my minute hand all the way around, it is pointed to this one. So I'm going to read my hour hand first, which says 7 o'clock. When you write it, you can choose to either write it digitally or you can write it in words like I did. Okay, so your choice when you get to that point. Okay, we're also going to be looking at telling our time to the half hour. So if you notice across my big clock, I've got these numbers right here counting by 5s all the way around my clock. In between each number are these 5 little dots. Okay, so when I move from 12, that's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and then 5 minutes have passed. Okay, so when I'm going around my clock, instead of counting by 1s, I can count by 5s to go faster. So I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and there's 30 minutes that have passed. If you notice, as I moved that, my hour hand moved as well. So watch as I do that again. Okay, watch my hour hand move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So now if I read this one, my hour hand is in between my 7 and my 8, but it's not on the 8 yet. So it's still in the 7 o'clock hour. So it is 7:30 now. I'm now going to read my minute hand. So it's 7:30. It's also half past 7. And we say that because my minute hand has moved halfway around the clock. Okay, so it is half past 7 or 7 o'clock or 7:30, I'm sorry. So when you look at your worksheet right here, this time right here, your hour hand looks like this. I'll show you. So your hour hand is in between the 6 and the 7. It's not on the 7 yet, so it is still 6:30 or half past 6. Okay, so when you look at this, it's talking about your half past. So it's half past 6 on that first clock. So we're 6:30. Okay, if I were to move my clock around now it's in between the 7 and the 8. So it's not quite on the 8 yet. So I'm reading my hour hand first. So it's 7:30 or half past 7. Okay, all right, let's try one more. This one, what time would this be? This would be not quite 10 yet. So it's 9:30 or half past 9. We're halfway to for it being 10 o'clock. What would this time be? Now I'm reading my hour hand. It is 9 o'clock. Okay, how about this one? I'm reading my hour hand first. 11 o'clock. Now if I move it down here, it's in between the 11 and 12, not quite on the 12 yet. So it's 11:30 or half past 11. Okay, so on the front of your sheet, go ahead, read your clock and write your time. Okay, and then on the back, connect your time to the words over here. When you're done, you can go ahead and choose something out of room 2 on the bookshelf to do.